Hello everybody, welcome to my short first impression video for Dragon Nest. This is a free-to-play MMORPG. It's not out yet, it's just in beta right now, but I suspect it will be fully out of beta and go to open soon. Okay, these are the 4 player classes here. And yes, like so many other Nexon games, these are gender locked. So while you can customize their appearances just a little, this is just what you're going to be stuck with. Okay, let's check out these classes. This is the Cleric. The Cleric protects allies with his high defense and healing magic, blah 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 blah. If you don't know what that person is, you've really not played very many online games. Of course, a typical warrior. This warrior is a powerful melee fighter. They must think that people are retards. They've got the sorceress. The sorcerer specializes in dealing massive magical damage to multiple enemies. So pretty much uses magic, but is very squishy. Yep, like we didn't know that already. Then we've got the archer. The archer specializes in long-ranged attacks, and her ability allows her to deal large amounts of damage. Yep, you see pretty much this basic stuff. I will go over here to my warrior. See that? Yeah. He's really badass, huh? Looks like we have very minimal customization options here. Yep, look at that. Already through the hairs. Let's go for blonde. And let's see. That's not pretty. Okay, try and make them look at least somewhat normal. You can customize your the color of your clothes here, but the options are very limited. This is one of those games where you're going to look like everybody else, but again, a common problem with Nexon. Now, I have been to this customization menu before, just so I knew what I was talking about before I did this recording. And there is one very weird design choice I made with this. You can't right click or left click to spin your character around and get a good look. You actually have to click the rotate button. What were they thinking? I mean, it's not really that big of a deal, but come on. Why not implement that most basic feature? It just doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, let's just go with my name. This is the one I normally choose, Orkin. Okay, we're gonna create this. Now, here's another annoying option here. You go to start, and you have to, if you haven't created a second password yet, then it'll ask you to, but I have created one. And to be honest, I don't care if you see what it is. Let's just do this, watch. There we go. It's not a big deal. You have to get my main account before you have to get my main password before you get to the second password. Okay, we've got a number of channels here. Got this busy one. I will go to a normal server because there will be plenty of people around, but not so much it'll lag this recording too much. Okay, let's connect. Little character running across the screen. What the hell is that? Yeah, I have no clue. Maybe a frog? This is a fantasy online game, so I shouldn't make assumptions like that. Okay, here we go. Wow, that is very lonely. Time for the hero to come and save the day. Look at me. I look badass, don't I? Okay, then we've got the basic instructions here. Jump. Although there is a skill bar, it's not one of those games where it's just entirely skill bar. You just click in a sequence. It's a lot like Vindictus. So you just go over here and... There we go. How dare you? Kick him in the face. How about that? Yeah, that's how it is. There you go. Oh, killed him with a kick to the face. Toggle names, grab items. Yeah, let's grab some items here. Let's click on NPCs. Is that all the stuff? Let's check out this barrel. Years of RPGs and first-person shooters have taught me not to underestimate barrels. This girl seems frightened and confused. You should get her to the village quickly. Alright then, let's go do that. And she passes out. Of course. Damsel in distress, they've got to always pass out. That village is suspiciously empty. Ironwood Village. When your crosshair turns red over an enemy, that means the enemy is within your attack range. Okay, welcome to Dragon Nest. Shows you a bunch of events going on, that's cool. Whoa! Frame rate dip. But that's not really, you know, surprising. In these in online games, the towns or hubs or whatever you want to call them are usually very busy, and no matter what, your frame rate dips. But you know, I actually kind of like the graphics for games like this. It's really cartoonish. It's not hyper realistic. It kind of reminds me of like Zelda 64 and stuff, where it's not hyper realistic, but it's a whole lot of fun. But yeah, I probably shouldn't be comparing such a popular game like that to this one. I might get lynched by the Zelda lovers. The missing girl, right there at the right side of the screen. Talk to Elder Harold. Dude, looks like this little gnome here.
Oh, thank you for earlier.
Talk Ironwood Village. Let's just get to a quest. The missing girl in progress. You're the one who rescued my darling Lily. My dear, dear child. How can I ever repay you? How about tell me why there are monsters chasing little girls? Because it's a fantasy online game, that's why. That's pretty much par for the course. You're a stranger to these parts, but I suppose it wouldn't hurt to tell you. Monsters kidnap anyone who wanders outside the village to safety. Not just little girls, but militiamen, merchants, everyone. And the two little girls were outside the village because... Yeah, you know what, that's a pretty good question. It's my fault. They mentioned something about gathering medical herbs for injured villagers, but I didn't think they were serious, and now it's too late. Lily is safe, but Rose, my dear precious Rose. And oh my god, my voice acting is terrible. I found this when I was fighting Lily's attackers. Rose's pendant. She's never without her pendant, unless a monster snatches her away. You know, that's a pretty good reason for her to be without it. It's all she has left of her birth parents. Oh, my dear darling Rose. Tell me about the monsters who took her. Wow. Yep, he looks just as ugly right there, too. They better not